Back at you. What another exclusive. It's official. Like a referee with a whistle. We back, baby. We back. Like the video, share the video, and all that good stuff. We back at it. Mm-hmm. We back at it, baby. Yes, sir. It's official. Like a referee with a whistle. Like the video, share the video. And if you got questions, I got answers. It's going down, man. It's going down, man. It's going down. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. What's up with the chat, man? What's up with the chat? Uh-oh. I'm having some technical difficulties. Looks like. Uh-oh. I hope everything's all right. Unable to connect. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If you can hear me loud and clear, hit 1. If you can hear me loud and clear, type 1. I don't know. Uh-oh. I don't know the internet. Internet's been janky all day over there, man. I don't know what's going on. Hey, man, I paid the bill. I don't know what's up. You know? It's been janky. All day. Man. I'm going to do that one more time, man. Anything. Okay. So it looks like I'm okay now on my end. Seems like I'm okay now with the internet connection and everything. I was a little janky over there for a second. What's really going on? It's crazy, man. So, hey, you got a question? Call in 800-315-8203. You got questions? I got answers. You know, I know it usually takes a couple minutes for people to get the notices. I've been noticing with YouTube lately. I really don't know what's up with that. You know, I don't know, man. We're going to make it do what it do, baby. You know? We're going to make it. That's it. Yeah. Make it do what it do. Yeah. But lately I've been getting a lot of questions I've been getting lately. It's like a pattern of questions I've been getting lately. A lot of guys are kind of they say, yeah, I'm confused, man. I don't know what's really going on with this woman, man. You know, a lot of guys are kind of like they have a hard time getting on the same page with the woman. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Sometimes y'all don't have a connection. That's, if you don't have a connection, when I say connection, I mean some type of bond or some feelings. If she doesn't feel anything consistently, too, it's not just a one day thing. If a woman she doesn't feel something, if she ain't feeling you, that's where the problems start to come in at. Now, of course, relationships go up and down like a roller coaster. You have your good days, you have your bad days. That's just any relationship across the board. And someday you have great days too. You have great days. And then you have the so-so days. Somebody don't feel good, somebody had a bad day, got a bad phone call, had a hard, long day at work, whatever. Just life, So you have those days. It's not necessarily a bad day, but it ain't the best day for either party involved. Or it could be multiple parties involved. So you're going to have days like that. But see, you as the man, you have to go above and beyond the call of duty. You have to lead by example. You can't talk by example. It's what a lot of guys get in trouble with. They like to talk, just like women like to talk. See, us guys, we can't talk. We can't just talk by example. We have to lead by example. See, if you start talking with the woman, blah, 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 blah. It's okay to talk a little bit, but you got to be about that action. Got to be about that action. See, I don't really get into. I'm not a big talker, believe it or not. This might shock some people. This might shock you. I'm not really a big talker, but I'm a big action taker. I'm like the king of action. I'm about that action. I'm like Marshawn Lynch. I'm about that action. That's what Marshawn Lynch said. I'm about that action, dog. I love Marshawn Lynch. You see about that action. He said, talk ain't never done nothing. He's absolutely right. And I wrote about Marshawn Lynch in this book, Love Can't Wait. I talk about Marshawn Lynch in this book. And I'm talking about him in the newest book too. Yeah, I'm talking about him in this book also. I just like how he's a thinker. He's a thinking man. I just like how he go about his business. He doesn't get caught up in the press conference and the interviews and all that stuff. He just let his actions speak for itself. And you gotta love that about somebody like that. Because a lot of people, unfortunately, are not like that. A lot of people talk a good game, men and women talk a good game. But see, as a man, we cannot get caught up into that. We can't get caught up into just talking a good game and we ain't representing. See, a lot of people out here ain't representing out here, man. See, that's where a lot of guys are dropping the ball. We got to represent. Represent for your last name. I ain't talking about representing for the company you work for. Representing for your hometown. No, represent for your last name. Represent for your kids. Represent for the next generation. That's what I'm talking about. You know, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of people ain't representing like that. They don't see it like that. They see it as, hey, let's just keep just talking some BS until they can't talk about it no more. You know? So, and then when the disrespect starting to fly your way from the women, once a woman start disrespecting you, and a lot of guys want to get upset and be like, "Hey, man, don't be talking to me like that." you know, like into my dark. The heck is this? Yeah. So you gotta lead by example out here, man. Can't get caught up what women are doing and what women are saying. Women are always gonna say stuff. Women have been talk. I've been hearing women talk since I was growing up, but women will get in line. They'll get in line. What else is that? What else are they gonna do? She can be single, but the majority of women are not going to be happily single. They're not going to just say, "Hey, I can be with this man, but I don't want to be with him because I want to be happily single." No, if a woman has a chance to be with a man that she wants to be with, she's going to be with that man. She ain't gonna be like, I'm gonna just take the single route because I want to. Get out of here. Don't believe that crap. When women say, "Hey, I'm happy being single," what? Please. That's a bunch of crap. I don't know a lot of good single women out here that say stuff like, "Hey, I'm happily single." No, no. Most women that maybe they got a divorce or maybe their husband died, and those same women, the majority of those women, will get married again or have another guy again because they refuse to be single. But then you got women out here that say stuff like, oh, you know, I'm I'm happily single. They talk all that big talk, like they're proud of it too. I'm like, what are you talking about? You're all backwards. They act like they don't need a man. Like you were put here. The whole purpose of us being on this planet is to reproduce. So what are you talking about? That's selfish talk. That's somebody that is very childlike that's talking like that. Like I don't need no man. Nobody need nobody in reality. But the purpose of you being here is to reproduce. That's the whole purpose. The whole purpose of a man and woman. If you strip it down to the core, if you, it ain't about no dating, ain't about having things, ain't about having no job, ain't about buying no house, no car, clothes, jewelry, having money. Ain't about none of that. It's about reproducing. That's what it's all about. That's the whole purpose of man and woman. It ain't got nothing to do with what you got, what you can do for me, and all that nonsense. I think today people have so many options. They don't know what option to take. I think that's the problem with a lot of people out here. That's why a lot of people make so many bad decisions because they have so much going on. They have so many choices. They don't know what's the best choice for them. And a lot of that has to do with they don't know who they are. I'm convinced most people don't know who they are. Most people have to figure it out over time who they really are. And most people, when they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see, or they be like, "Hey, man, that picture look a little funny," and stuff like that. And they're not even pleased what they see on the camera. So that's gonna have them in feeling insecure when they meet a stranger or somebody they're trying to get to know. Sad, but it happens all the time. And some of the most insecure women I know happens to be the most attractive women I know. You see, the mistake a lot of guys make, a lot of guys think that a lot of women have it all together. Like they figure it out. Like they know the secret. Like a lot of guys act like women know something that they don't know. They act like, hey, she got it all figured out, and I don't. No, she's just trying to figure it out too, just like you trying to figure it out. She's just playing around, just like you playing around. I know people that's in their 60s, they still trying to figure it out. So if people in their 60s still trying to figure out, why do you assume that she got it all figured out and she's 25 or 30? That's the mistake that a lot of guys make. And so that's why a lot of guys don't take the lead. They get all, they start the they start to feel, they start getting nervous and insecure, and they be like, hey, I don't want to piss her off and make her feel uncomfortable, so they won't do anything. They'll be like, they start asking too many damn questions too. That's another thing, a mistake that a lot of guys make. Too many women don't like when you ask too many questions. They start to lose confidence in you after a while. And P.S. by the way, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. That's the link right there. Yeah, a lot of guys ask too many damn questions. I mean, why are you asking women so many questions like that? Hey, where you want to go eat at today? They're people pleasers. Most people are people pleasers. That don't work out well for us guys, being a people pleaser. Because you kind of like you're on your heels all the time. You're always trying to. You don't want to ruffle any feathers, so you come off as weak. You come off as with lack of confidence, and people can feel. They pick up on it. You're not fooling anybody when you're out and about in public, at work, wherever you're at. People can pick up on your energy. And some people will prey on it. They'll take advantage of you. They will. Because there's no, people don't really, when people are out and about, they're not thinking about having no good morals and none of that stuff. That's out the window. If you're at the bottom, you're basically fighting over for leftover scraps. This is why they always say it's crowded at the bottom, but lonely at the top. Because the higher you go up the ladder, the less crowded it's going to be. That's how it is. The mob is most of the mob, the masses of people is at the bottom. You know? Oh?
Is it Sharp?
Yep.
What's going on, man? This is Zoe from the chat.
Oh, what's going on?
I respect you, man. I like the game you be giving, brother.
Cool, man. What's on your mind?
I got two questions, man. I got this big girl at the job that likes me. I wanna let her down. I'm being serious right now because I know it might seem like I'm trolling, but I'm not. When I was growing up, big girls would like me, right? Mm-hmm. And I would kind of I would reject them, and it would kind of make my situation bad. Like in school, I'm going to college, and now I'm at work, and I'm a tall, skinny guy, and this big girl likes me, and I gotta reject her because she's not my type. But she's one of those loud, sassy, big girls, and I feel like it's going to be bad at the job. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that happened to me a few times, man.
Yeah, I hate when that happens, man. And it's like, I'm a fun, silly guy, and girls will take that as I'm flirting with them,
Yeah.
And it's just who I am. I'm just a goofy, silly guy, and I feel like things are going to get real bad when I tell this girl, I'm sorry, I'm just not really feeling you.
Well, wait a minute. Is she aggressive?
You said what?
Does she get aggressive? Does she make
She's really aggressive. Yes, she's really aggressive. She's really sassy. She's fought with at least everybody at the job. She even fought with me one time, but now she's acting different towards me because she likes me because the girl came to me at my job and asked me to give her. She asked for my phone number, and I told her my phone was off, so I can't. But I know when I see her, she's gonna try to because that's what they told. That's what my friend told me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I usually try to play it cool as much as possible, because I don't want things to get uncomfortable at the job for her. That's usually that usually worked for me in the past, and even still to this day. Yeah, I try to play it cool, because you at work, and it's already a kind of most people are already walking around on eggshells anyway in there. So it's kind of like I try to play it cool, even if she's aggressive, or if she's not aggressive, but I said direct. I'll be like, hey, we can talk about that. We can talk about that. We talk about that another time or whatever. That's why I usually say something like that. I try not to get involved in a conversation at work about it.
Okay.
That's how I played it off.
Okay. All right. I'm doing too much talking then.
Yeah. That's when you're doing. See, if you talk, the more you talk to her, see, in her mind, you're leading. That can lead to something else. That's just how she's thinking now.
Yeah. You're right. Thanks, Sharp, man. Thanks a lot, man. It was good talking to you. I watch all your videos, bro. I gotta buy your book too. I'm gonna do that for sure. I swear.
All right, cool, man. Tell me what you think about it too.
Yes, sir. No problem.
All right.
Thank you.
Peace. Yo, like the video. Share the video. You got questions? I got answers. 800-315-8203. That's 800-315-8203. Yeah. So yeah, man, at these jobs, man, most people already walk around on eggshells. It's already a very toxic environment anyway. So if you're not attracted to a woman, you gotta try to play that off as much as possible, and don't engage in any long conversations at work. You want to, keep that thing pushing. Good morning, good afternoon, how you doing? I'm doing good. You? That's good. And you keep it moving. And if you get the phone number, you'd be like, okay, we can talk about it later, blah, 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 this and that. Don't get in no conversations at work. Even if you like a woman, and you get the phone number and talk to her outside of work. Don't really get into that, because what happened to a lot of guys at work, they like this woman. They'll try to catch her in the cafeteria or catch her down the hallway, and he's trying to mack her down in the elevator. No, don't do that. Don't do that, because you got them nosy coworkers up in there. They're gonna be up in all in your business. The job is just a very hard place to talk to people. It really is. There's a lot of politics in these jobs, and you just don't know. You don't even know her coworkers. You don't know how her coworkers are. And you don't really know how she get down, how she operate at the job, how she function at the job. So a lot of this stuff, you gotta have to think in advance. That's why it's best, whether you like her or don't like her, get the number, have conversations outside the job. I'm telling you, some of these jobs, man, I've seen guys start having relationships with these women at jobs. And they got him up out of there. They got them, man. Some of these dudes, they get them up out of there, man. Because, it's a lot of double standards, a lot of politics. So, it's best to keep your business on the down low. That's pretty much the best way to handle it, man. I'm telling you. If you want your job. Now, if you don't want your job, okay, hey, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out, man. But see, and then another thing, if anything goes down at the job, you're not going to get the benefit of the doubt. That's another thing that a lot of guys don't know or don't understand. If a woman makes a claim at work saying, "Hey, he grabbed my ass," they're gonna give her the benefit of the doubt over you. In most cases. In most cases, it's gonna go down like that. See, if you talk to her outside the job, if you see her outside the job, and something happens outside the job, oh well. That ain't got nothing to do with what happens at the job. Now she might start acting funny style at the job, but oh well. You don't have to talk to her at the job. You really don't. If things go bad, you can, say good morning, good afternoon, have a nice weekend. That's it. Keep it moving. Just like that. I've done that before. Things didn't go well. So I said, okay, I'm going to just go back to where it used to be. Like you're a stranger to me now. It's all good, But I learned my lesson. It's just good not to even get involved seriously with anybody there, But if you're gonna do it outside the job. Don't be walking around with your arms wrapped around her shoulders, walking down the hallway, all in the elevator or in the cafeteria. You're asking for a disaster. You're asking for a disaster to happen. You all hugged up with her, walking around in the cafeteria. You chilling. No. Oh, hell no. Because ain't nobody else doing that. Ain't nobody hugged up at the job like that. Nobody else is doing that. They'd be like, this is a professional environment. And there's nothing professional about the job environment at all. But they're going to say that if it's you or me. See, the rules change. It's different protocol for us. And that's just how it is. But you have, see, there's, these jobs, there's written rules and there's unwritten rules. And your job is not to break them. If you do break them, you better cover your ass. Or you're going to be up out of there with the quickness. And they're not going to be professional about it either. When it's time for them to get you up out of that building. I've seen it go down a few times. They talk all this professionalism, but when it comes to getting you up out of that building, it's not going to be professional at all. They call it security, I'll call them the police. You know? So there's nothing really professional about the job environment, really. See, on the surface, it looks that way. But the rules change very fast, depending upon who you are. Because, like I said, it's a lot of double standards and a lot of politics. So, hey, just be careful on the job, on the job. If you got questions, I got answers. 800-315-8203. Yeah. You know, I haven't gotten the damn. I haven't gotten the notes. Oh. I notice when I go online, I usually get the notice on my cell phone that I'm on live, but I haven't gotten the notice at all tonight. So if I haven't gotten the notice on my phone, I know a lot of other people ain't got it either. You know, so see, that's what I'm talking about. YouTube is front. YouTube is front. YouTube is front, man. It's all good though. Oh, P.S. by the way, my website is back up. Go to, forgot about that. My website is back up. ChooseYourRelationships.com. Yeah. Go to ChooseYourRelationships.com. And get my newsletter. Get on it. Put in your name and your email address when you go to my website. What the heck is that? Well, it's been real. I'm about to get off here, man. You know? Any questions, any concerns? Leave your comments below. You know, check out my book, Boss Life Secrets. If you got it already, leave your comment, your reviews on Amazon.com. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.